OSC. You ought to be proud to see a nigga have paper, baby. That's real, cuz. That's real, man. That's real, cuz. Why you wanna see a nigga broke? Why don't you see a nigga have things? You know what I'm saying? Imagine me not having things. I explode, overload. Is that for show? Drug addiction, suicide got me to the flow. Oppositions and competition, what have you wishing? Resolving conflicts through sunny side will keep the people listening. So grab your gather, it's mind over matter. I'm slanging cheese and keeping much game to keep my pockets fatter. So what you thinking? I done already thought. And what you selling, bitch, I done already bought. See, it's that P to the I to the MPB up early, making them G's, man. Nigga be so low key that they still think that I'm slanging cane, but they disgusted. So motherfuck them, can't even trust them. They turned they sister and they cut the straight dick suckers. And I ain't tripping and never slipping. And just because I'm a pimpin', I still can put my clip in, mister. Use a son of a bitch, and a bitch that made you the son and make Pimp money rich. 1 to the 2 to the 3, it's that Pimp and that Dave from that OSC. 1 to the 2 to the 3, it's that Pimp and that Dave from that OSC. 1 to the 2 to the 3, it's that Pimp and that Dave from that OSC. 1 to the 2 to the 3, it's that Pimp and that Dave from that OSC.
Coming from the depths of hell where I dwell in the midnight, a posse full of killers mobbing deep under a street light. So check yourself before you step in the dome of the grave digger. See the nigga get popped and dropped in the spot by a trigger of a young nigga. So watch my click, nigga. Don't try no tricks, nigga. Before you run, better wrestle my gun and then just split, nigga. Cause where I lurks, it hurts to a hustler. And growing up in Sunnyside, you either respect it or buster. See, city rabbits can't have it in the land of the dragnets. Fuck around with Big Dave, my push to your ass like a magnet. A warning to all busters, I don't trust you, so don't fuck with me. But it turned out one nigga tried and became a victim of the OSC. Started stressing with the weapon that was kept in his dash. Try to blast Big Dave with an automatic gauge, but I ducked on his ass. When I raised up my 9 with buck, I used my gun like a tool. But I ride that nigga with my triggers just like a killer from the old school. 1 to the 2 to the 3, it's that Pimp and that Dave from that OSC. 1 to the 2 to the 3, it's that Pimp and that Dave from that OSC. 1 to the 2 to the 3, it's that Pimp and that Dave from that OSC. 1 to the 2 to the 3, it's that Pimp and that Dave from that OSC. Now see, I been up and down all around, but I always find myself in the middle of shit. Mama put me on the porch and told me to get rich. Thrown out the house of a young age, but later make front page. I leave with my 12 gauge, the label that's rampage, robbing niggas daily by daily, just like a goddamn show. You live in Sunnyside, the money will flow. Yo, pick up a key pack, it's wrapped in a white sack. A bitch tried to play hero, put a hole in his back. Cause a nigga don't play me, a show don't fuck me. I told you where I keep my stash if you wanna book me. Cause a nigga like PM is true to the game, huh? 16 in the clip and 1 in the chain. Through these streets, surviving the struggles that are set up politically. Maintaining the frame just wasn't a thing to me and my kid. Remaining the same, stand true to the game because we all in a time and era where niggas will rob you for your stack. But many flashbacks of fast whoopers keep my enemies off my back. A total recall, and here's the year of 93. A fight at the park with player haters and police. Occurred with girls, recognized Big Dave wasn't shy. Unaware of my actions cause I was chiefing off that pride. 1 to the 2 to the 3, it's that Pimp and that Dave from that OSC. 1 to the 2 to the 3, it's that Pimp and that Dave from that OSC. 1 in that day.